All right, so there were some questions about this assignment. So I just wanted to go through it with you, or at least a few examples, and just show you what should be happening. So these are all of our functions: f of x, g of x, h of x, j of x, k of x, m of x, p of x. So the first one says find f of -9. So I'm going to go up to the f function. And for this one, remember -9 is your input, which is just your x. All you're going to do is look at your points, find the one that has x is -9. So your answer to that first one should just be 2. So I'm going to go back and forth from my Jamboard. So once again, for the first one, f of -9 equals 2. So your answer would just be 2. Sorry, my other thing wasn't working, so that works. So that's number 1. Okay. So let's look at number 2. See, what the heck are we doing here? So I scroll down. If h of x equals -9, what is x? So I go back up and I look at h of x. H of x has 4 points. So I know it's referring to it as x and y, but you can also think of this as x and f of x. So just as a heads up there. So we go down, look. If h of x is -9, so that it means my output is -9, aka my y is -9, what is x? So think about this point. Find the one where y is -9. That's the point -8, -9. I could also write it like this, right? Because that's just in the h function. If my input or my x was -8, my output was 9. It tells, I'm sorry, I forget what it asked me, so I have to go back. It tells me the output. It asking what is x. So what is x? Sorry, watching this is kind of annoying. You would just say that x is -8 because that's the x that corresponds to that output. So once again, you're looking at this, the output. What is the input that goes with it? That is your answer. So it's really just looking things up, but it's just knowing, am I looking up the x or am I looking up the y? So it's just knowing that notation. So let's look at another one. If f of x equals 6, find x. So remember now it's f of x equals 6, aka the output is 6. So I'm pointing at this like you can see me, but I'm looking at my outputs. No, 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 yes. If my output is 6, that means the x that goes with it would be -8. So that would be your answer to that one. I'm just trying to find ones that have different functions. Ooh, let's look at the p of x function. If p of x equals -3, what's x? Let's find p. Okay, so remember, p of x is my output. In this case, there are 4 points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We want the output to be -3. So think, if you want to, on a separate sheet of paper, sorry about that, you can label these. That's the point 0, 7, right? That's the point -2, -3. Ooh, is that what I needed? Is that what I needed? Yeah, I needed the output of -3. What's the x that goes with it? So I just said the point, -2, -3. So the output to that would, I mean, excuse me, the x of that would be -2 because you have the output. So j of x, oh, these are the ones we like. These are the ones like we were doing in class. The other ones are just really trying to read. So j of x equals 2x minus 6. So you're saying if j of x equals 5, what is x? So j of x is 5. That means if I look at it, this is 5. And then you would just solve. So you just solve it like a good old-fashioned equation. 11 equals 2x. So x is going to equal 11 over 2. So that would be that. So it really is just kind of trying to do your best to either read, remember, always labeling off to the side might be helpful, whether you have an x, like these, you have inputs, right? So these ones you have x, you're finding the output. These ones you have the output, you're finding the input. So I know we're kind of looking at different ways to look at it, but just do your best. So whether you're looking at some points, remember these are just points, these are just points, these are just points, they're just on the graph, or whether you're looking at function rules like equations, you're just doing your best to figure out what do I have, and then can I work backwards or work forwards to find what I need. So a lot of them you're just plugging in and looking up, but some of them you have to kind of do backwards where you're finding x if you're given the output. So hopefully that helps. just do your best. There aren't any like crazy ones like this on the assessment, so you should be okay. Um, but let me know if you need anything else. Thanks.